For NJ Advanced Media, I am Connor Hughes, he is Darryl Slater, and we are back after the day off here at the Atlantic Health Training Facility. Jets practice number 14 is now in the books, just a couple left before they break camp. Good day for the Jets, I guess, if you want to put it this way, because they got a ton of faces back.
Yeah, Muhammad Wilkerson being the biggest, Steve McClendon coming back from the toe, Trevor Riley, Mike Catapano were also back, but Wilkerson, the biggest, he did full participation in team periods and everything for the first time, so not that there was much of a question, but you know, it's pretty clear now that he'll be ready for week 1.
Yeah, and Bowles also in his press conference would not rule out him and Steve both playing in the Jets game this Friday against the Washington Redskins. We'll see if that actually comes to fruition.
Yeah, don't bet on it, for Wilkerson at least.
The other half participant, if you will, Matt Forte, he did individual drills for the second day in a row, third time all camp, told us he'll be ready for week 1.
Yeah, I mean, what do you make of this situation now?
We'll see, man. You know, I mean, we've talked about it a ton. When it comes to hamstring injuries, you never know. Because, I mean, we actually saw it today with Dexter McDougal where he took a little bit of a run and came up pulling on his hamstring, and we'll see if that's serious or whatnot. But with hamstring injuries, you never know because they can just happen. You know, you think you're back, you try to run, and then bam, you get hurt again. It happened to Odell Beckham a couple years ago. Worked his way back, then bam, re-injures his hamstring. He's out 5-6 weeks. So you really don't know. So with Forte, it's probably the slower is the better.
Yeah, I think that's a wise route to take with the 30-year-old running back, and Forte realizes that. You know, he's at the point where in his career, he doesn't necessarily need to play a lot in the preseason to be ready for the regular season.
Heck, what was it? LaDainian Tomlinson didn't take a rep in the preseason for like 4 or 5 years or something like that. So it's certainly not that needed for running backs. And on the staying on the offensive side of the ball, Bryce Petty for now the third practice in a row out-rep Geno Smith. Is this just because they want an extra look? Is this maybe a competition for that backup job? How do you take it?
I think Todd Bowles has pretty clearly spelled it out that Bryce Petty at this point is not challenging Geno Smith for the backup quarterback job. Look, they need to get a long look at Petty. This is a kid who's a second-year pro. They haven't gotten a lot of evaluation time for him since they drafted him last year, so they need to get a lot of camp reps for him to figure out what they're going to do with him.
That is going to do us for here. That is going to do it for us here at Jets Camp Day 14. Day 15 is tomorrow, and then we'll have a day off before the Jets play the Washington Redskins. For Darryl Slater, I am Connor Hughes. We'll see you next time.